Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase and review, we're going to be looking at the Doctor Wu Energy Dragon figure. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to have a detailed look at him in all of his modes. Now there's 2 of them here set up already. He does have 4 official modes and indeed another 2 fan-made modes. I'm going to show you all 6 on this video. For a bit of fun, we're going to compare him to his original Generation 1 self, which of course is Trypticon. To give you an idea, I suppose, of how small he is, I'm going to show you him compared with some mainline figures, deluxe and core class size. And because I've got a few of the other Doctor Wu figures as well, we can see how they go together and display as well. So there you go. So as I start to pop all these away, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to this channel, if they'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please, because it really will help me out. And the other thing is to thank Show Z, because that's where these came from. And as you can see, they came to me nice, quickly and safely. So for those of you unaware, Doctor Wu is this company here. They're a third-party company and they make figures and characters that look a lot like the ones that we all know and love. Now, of course, because this isn't licensed by Takara or Hasbro like 3-0 and YOLO Park, etc., they can't use his real name. So, of course, he's known as Energy Dragon, which, of course, to us is Trypticon. And now I've already reviewed the metallic version of him on this channel, which has got all the transformation processes on as well. This is just the standard colour one. And to be honest, you can see that it colour matches with the original really, really well. So, yeah, these are really small little figures, highly detailed, highly articulate, and indeed highly intricate. This is an official world's smallest transformer from Takara in 2003. So even these tiny little things, they do scale really well with these particular figures. So let's have a quick look then. So this is one of the base modes. This is like a rolling base mode. You can take off the accessories and attach them however you please. You've got a little slot there and a little dowel there, so if you wanted to, you could move that to there. Or of course you can see you can have it how I had it over there, covering up a bit of the claws. Now funnily enough, it doesn't matter, I'll knock that off because I wanted to show you this anyway. You can fire these out like so. That's a lovely little bonus that comes with these. I mean, you can pretty much tell obviously by the back as soon as you see his head that it is going to be a Trypticon figure, but he comes with a full tilt that is absolutely tiny. Look at that. It's really, really small. Where's a core class Optimus? So there you go. It's about as big as core class Optimus's forearm. So that's how small it is, but it's still got the wheels and they all do go around, and you can actually attach this. You can transform him as well. There you go. It's the same as the Buzzworthy Bumblebee Spike. To transform him, you just stand him up or push him over, but you can actually attach him to the base as well via that port, and again he will hold whilst in the other modes as well. You can move this up and down. It's got lovely translucent orange plastic. It doesn't actually roll, unfortunately, but this is like your rolling base mode. Now the base mode that most people are more accustomed to with regards to the actual Trypticon mold is this, and again this is fully, I suppose the best words I can use to describe it, it's play-worthy, or like a play set. You can move these around, you can have it high up, you can twist it about, you can twist these on the top, you can fold the guns in and out. You can, if you want to, bring, even though it's the claws, but most people wouldn't realize, you could bring this around up as like an extra wall. You can do so many things with it and so much with it. Even though it's as small as what it is, you can adjust the claws again, make them look like weapons, bring them down. Same with these, which I showed you on the other mode. You can fire them out, you can adjust it, you can put them in different places. Anywhere where there's these little circular ports, you can put these. These drawbridges do fold up and down, same as the whole of the front of this. This will move up and down, and again, so will all the light parts at the back. They really have left nothing out with this, and as I keep saying in these videos, if these little things give Takara the impetus to start their world's smallest transformer toy line again, that will be fantastic. Or indeed, you never know, maybe allow Doctor Wu to use their names and things, or obviously if they pay for them, like YOLO Park, 3-0 and everything else. But I think I've pretty much covered the first 2 modes. Let's just have a quick look at the box. As I say, there's the cartoon, I suppose, drawing of him. There's an actual product image in, I suppose, the more well-known form of Trypticon that we do know. And that's about it. Let's have a quick look at them in the cube and indeed his dinosaur mode. Before we do go to the other two modes, there's just something else I did want to add very quickly. This guy's got so many different ways to display him. I could show you this as well. We could take the front part out like so, fold this out, close that bit up, and then lift up the arms. And then this is yet again another way, I suppose, just a slight difference of how you can display basically this particular mode. All you've got to do is take the tab out of there, lift it up and over, and again you can reattach these into there. It's just another way of making this incredibly clever and articulate little toy look slightly different. So just by bringing that out, you've just given it a whole new look. So I just wanted to show you that as well. We're definitely going to go to dinosaur and cube mode now. So there we go, we're back, and we've got one in the dragon mode and one in the cube mode. Just a quick apologies for no transformation process in this video. However, I need to remind you that there are a separately uploaded video which has got all of these modes on, and the reason why I'm saying that is because the cube mode isn't in it, and the instructions, as with most third-party figures are, they're a bit useless, to be honest. So you've got a base mode, but it doesn't even come packaged like that into the other base mode you've just seen, and then a dragon mode into the base mode you've started. So no transformation processes to and from. However, as I say, if you type in how to transform energy dragon, you will get to see all four of these modes, no problem. Now let's have a quick look at the cube, which at the moment doesn't really look like a cube, but I just wanted to show you this, how it attaches. So you've got a cutout there and a tab on top of there as well. Yeah, this was touted, or so we say shown, in the very early pictures of him when he was released, but then it's not in the instructions. This was just off a Weibo page with loads of images of this guy on, and funnily enough, as I say, the other two fan modes I'm going to show you in the next part. You will then stick full tilt as well, using them two tabs in between this. And okay, it's not a full exact square, but it's close enough, and it's another bonus mode, which is pretty cool, I'm sure you'll agree. So there's that one. There, of course, we've actually now got the energy dragon, which of course is a little Trypticon. Look at this, we've got articulation in the jaw. You can lift up the gun, I believe, that's in his mouth. Yeah, you can, that'll move up and down. You just need really small fingers. This will lift up as well. The gun again moves separately and independently. You can move the neck up and down. You've got articulation at the top of the shoulder of the arm. You've got it at the elbow, and you can even prise apart some of the fingers as well. Yes, you can. I'm just making sure that what I'm saying is correct. Yep, you can open up the claws. So 4 points of articulation there. Then at the large hip at the back, at the knee, you've got an ankle tilt and rock. It's crazy. You've got the tail you can move on 3 or 4 different points of articulation as well. It's just so clever, and that's the reason why I think it's great. So we've got these now. I'm going to attach these to the side. This is going to go in via that hole there, and just tab. I just missed it. I was trying to put it in a screw hole. That's why it wasn't working. And I'm going to do the same there. There's your little cutout. You've got 2 choices actually. You can pop that there, or again with the shapes of the cutout, if you wanted to, you can pop it in the side, but this would just mean that it would be firing up. So of course, more traditional, you'd want it to be attached into the hole, which you can see there on the other side of that box. But to be honest, again, folded up looks way better. You can then of course store full tilt as well right underneath, like so, via that little tab. That's his neck moving. He will sit there, and there indeed is your energy dragon in this mode. So let's very quickly, and again just for a bit of fun, he's not even going to fit in the screen, and I've had to take him out because he kept on taking up all of the focus. There's the generation 1 original. You can just about get him on screen, and again this can be even smaller if you can press him down at his knee joints. You know, I think I measured him in the other video. He's about 3.5 inches tall. So again, with a core class Optimus Prime, that's how big he is. Let me just bring this out of the way. These obviously all don't scale incredibly well, all together in a line. They're brilliant little fun figures, especially the mainline ones. These scale amazingly with Hasbro mainline Titans because they're just tiny and they work incredibly well. But there you go. That is 2 more modes. We're going to come back for the final time with the 2 fan modes just to see them in them as well. Okay then guys, for the final part of the video, we've got the two fan-made modes, and these are quite interesting to be fair. And again, these aren't in the instructions. This is the Hawk mode, which to be honest doesn't look that bad. I suppose that looks a little bit like his eye, and that's his beak. And we've also got the claws sort of coming underneath. And again with the weapons, I mean, you've got to hold this sort of by the head because otherwise it looks a bit strange. But remember, this is just a fan-made mode. It's just a bit of fun. And to be honest, I can really see what they're saying. If I shift the boxes completely out of the way, so you've just got the white background, you can pretty much see exactly what they're going for there. The funny thing is, though, it is basically just one of the bases turned upside down, so you can work that one out really sort of quite easily. You could also, I suppose, if you just brought the arms forward, he's now a flying dragon as well, so he's, I suppose it's two dual fan modes. And again, you could just pop full tilt underneath to keep him stored away safe. Now the other fan made mode is one of my favorite modes, and that's because I just love Scorponok. And again, look, it does genuinely, I think, look a little bit like a scorpion. We've got the eyes here, you've got the little legs there coming from the claws. You can move and open these around and about, and again you can put full tilt on just as you could put fast track on Scorponok as well. So for me, this is another cool little mode. This of course is the stinging tail, and the head is at the back, so it's again just another modified base mode, but all good fun. This is exactly what these figures are, and hopefully that comes across in the video. It is so versatile. Even if you're just going to be displaying him in his normal little robot mode, sorry, his normal little Tyrannosaurus or dinosaur mode, he will go great with all of the other figures that are in this toy line, even though, as I say, they don't scale, as in obviously this is a base. It should be huge, but for a bit of fun, and again for the exactly that, to be fair, for all the fun, because you can play him with so many different modes. It's a great figure. Let me know what you think of him in the comments, guys. Anyway, take care.